Good morning. I'm looking at the chat. It looks like there's a ton of the regulars in the chat. See John, Jason, Adrian, Colin. Who else? Of course, Jean-Francois is here because it is his set today. Woohoo! We got Master Manu, Manuel Romero. Who else we got? We got Scott in here. I'm sure JBB Ya is hiding in the bushes somewhere. And a random, there's Baggins. And randomly she'll say like something and then disappear again. Where are you, JBB? Are you hiding? Are you hiding back there? So I'm having some coffee and I just had a donut. I fucking love donuts, but I rarely eat them because they're so fucking bad for you. That and ice cream are my damn weakness. So yesterday, if you didn't see on my Instagram, which my Instagram is up there, if you have Instagram, oh, there she is. Hey, I'm just telling it like it is, JBB. On my Instagram, if you didn't see, if you're on Instagram, is I went to this, it's called Yellow Springs, Ohio. It's like 40 minutes from my house from Columbus. It's like a beautiful camping area, cool place to kind of chill. And they have this like little downtown. It's like your little, in the middle of nowhere town that has a little downtown. It's almost like resemblance of the 50s America or something. And went there, and they have this dairy farm, and I just could not resist because they have homemade ice cream there, and of course homemade donuts. And it's like, what the fuck? Can't say no to that. So, yeah, you can't stand Colin. Okay, I'm not saying you gotta like America or anything like that, but how can you not like donuts? That's astronomically insane. That's like saying you don't like ice cream. Don't say that you don't like ice cream. I mean, come on. Anyway. So we're enjoying that. Happy to indulge a little bit, but since I've been back in the United States, I've indulged a little bit too much, and I'm getting a little belly. Last week I got my vitals taken, like they did my cholesterol and stuff like that, and everything in cholesterol is perfect, except I think they said my good cholesterol was a little like off, but I mean, is it still in the range, but higher in range? But they said my total cholesterol was perfect, so they said that kind of balances it out, which means that number doesn't mean as much. So I don't know. Either way, Adrian, talk about maple donuts with, I don't know about the bacon on top. That's kind of weird. Bacon on top of a freaking donut? That's like heart attack central. Man, Ryan doesn't like donuts or ice cream. He is not human. Man, see, this is what I like about the chats, is you find out shit about people, and man, Ryan, that's just shocking. Donuts or ice cream, and you work at a station that probably like too many people buy them. Yeah, exactly, Colin. It's a heart attack waiting to happen. All right, so it is a absolutely beautiful weather day here in Columbus. It's finally the fall that it's supposed to be, where we just had last week and last weekend at this time. It was like record cold almost. It was like freaking highs of 42 or something like that. A high. That's like January weather. So we're actually in a beautiful sunny day. Yesterday was great too. And after this, I'm going to go take the dogs to the park and enjoy a little bit. So right now, we're going to get into Jean-Francois' set. And if you guys don't know, and I didn't know until Adrian just reminded me, that Jean-Francois went to the Pineapple Thief concert last night, I think it was. And ironically enough, we are going to start out today's set with some Pineapple Thief, Versions of the Truth. Jean-Francois says, "Hello, Cap, a new box of chocolates you never know what you're going to get set list." I like that little Forrest Gump set list. Still in the same frame regarding my musical taste, but this time there's no Haken, Opeth, or Symphony X. Oh my goodness. Just a few tracks that I find appealing structurally and or emotionally, speaking by bands I find extremely talented. So here we go with Pineapple Thief, Versions of the Truth. Coming from their latest album of the same name, coming from their latest album of the same name, Versions of Truth, okay. This is the first track and also the one that starts their current tour. Ooh, so this is on the tour. I had been 606 days without attending a concert. Leprous was the last in February 2020. Damn, man. Isn't that crazy? And we're almost getting to the end of this year. It's freaking nuts. When it was in the United States, 2 weeks to flatten the curve, no one ever thought it was going to be 2 years later. Crazy. So this song, besides being well crafted, holds a particular place in my mind as I saw the band a few days ago in Paris. Oh, this must not have been last night, so we must have done this a couple weeks ago or a week ago. In Paris, after such a long music diet, Gavin Harrison drumming is also such a treat to listen. Yes, it is. He's fantastic. And to watch in that circumstance, and perfectly fits Bruce Sword's, I think that's how you say it, Sood's songwriting talent. So this is Pineapple Thief with versions of The Truth. Let's get this potty started quickly. Here we go. What's up, Pyramid? Good. At least Scott likes ice cream. Oh, this is actually fucking video. This might get blocked.
You caught me in the black light.
Ooh, I like actually getting to see them.
There was no way out for us. I thought it'd be a matter of time. But you lost your head. I followed you, but you were out of sight. I did everything I could to get you back into my life.
I like it so far. Little poppy.
It's not how I remember it.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Felt that. Ooh, nice work on the hi-hat.
Sold me up before I had time to fight.
I like this a lot.
No, it's not how I remember it.
Ooh.
You caught me.
Oh, is he dying? Oh, floating.
Knocked me out. If you follow me, then I'll be out of sight. If you follow me, then I'll be out of sight. I'll never be the one who comes and crawls back in your life.
Yeah, I'm digging the song totally right now.
It's not how I remember it.
I think live it'd be great.
You took control.
The girl's cute. Like it.
Sold me up before I had time.
Even that girl, the old woman. I do it.
Follow me, I am out of sight. Follow me, I am out of sight. I never
Not a swim, JBB?
wants to fall into your life. It's not how I remember it. It's not how I remember it. It's not how I remember it.
Not if you're wearing a wetsuit, JBB. Yeah, Baggins, I'm loving the song a lot. And I don't mind that visual right there. I love that.
God knows what's
This has
up.
got a very
Someone told me to work it out.
Steven Wilson vibe to
I
me.
live in this frequency.
Even his singing right here is very Steven vibe, or Wilson vibe.
Just scattered voices, not one that I can say is close enough for me to make it out. No words that I can care about.
I like this song a lot. Immediately going on a playlist.
Silence. This is a world where you are safe. Yeah, I am lost in this frequency. It's a frequency just for me. I hear no voices, not the ones that I betrayed.
There you go, JBB. It took off a bit. Nice piano, kind of like dissonant piano. I know, I like them. I think they're good. I wouldn't say it. I'm trying to. My feeling when I think about them is I like them. They're really good, and I like pretty much all their songs, but I don't love them yet. Brian, that's exactly how I feel. Yeah, I like them, but something about them just makes me not like remember when I think of the bands that I love. They don't pop up immediately, but I do like everything they do. And this is going on a playlist. How you remember it? How you remember it? Is that it? All right. And what's great about that is there was no copyright bullshit that came up on that. Audio, video, copyright. Yep, that didn't happen, so thank goodness. Yeah, so yeah, maybe it's that, like, it's kind of like, I like them and they're good, but they don't, like, penetrate the soul where other bands do. Like, Idola just did the other day. That penetrated, like, not deep, I would see, again, and there's levels of how much they penetrate, no pun intended. Caligula's Horse penetrates deep a lot of times. Hey, again, deep sometimes. And I will say there's other bands that do that, and then there's levels of how much they do that. And this band, like, I like them and they're good, but maybe they don't penetrate deep enough for me to remember immediately. So, let's get on to the second one. That's definitely going on a playlist. And that brings us to another bout of Ayreon. This is Dawn of a Million Souls. This song is part of a double album called the Universal Migrator? Migrator? The Universal Migrator, I think is what it is, in 2001. For once, Arjun Anthony Lucassen decided to follow a rule consisting in one song, one singer. Interesting. The first part of the album is composed of mellow songs, whereas the second is made of heavy tracks, among which Dawn of a Million Souls is from. So this is a heavier track. And the main singer of this one is none other than Russell Allen from Symphony X, Heavy Space, Opera, and Full Bloom. Uh-oh, here we go. I don't think Adrian's going to like this too much, but this is Dawn of a Million Souls by Ayreon. Migrator? Oh. Ooh, Michael Romeo's in the guitar solo. We like that. Seminar and deep penetration, baby. Make sure you bring the lube. Okay. Like this feeling so far? Nice. I feel like it's like not that loud. We'll turn it up. Yeah, very deep purple sound there, Adrian. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, Henkin. And welcome, Henkin. It's the first time I've seen your name. Welcome to the chat. I thought it was Migrator, but okay. Love Russell, man. Again, I don't know how people think that he's not awesome. Listen to that. But it's not like whiny. It's got fucking power. Okay, well, welcome to the chat, Henkin. I like this riff. Ayreon is very hit or miss for me, and I would say more miss than hit. And I think the reason why is a lot of the music is more theatrical, symphonic, cheesy rock that I don't tend to like dig that much. And I like the riff in this song, but I'm not like, oh, this is so good. This is very like Colin and Sasha kind of music. Look at Colin getting a little sexual. Shouldn't ask personal questions to Jason like that. Hence the sarcasm in my life. Ask whatever the fuck you want. Sounds like a rhetorical question. It's okay, so the best way I can describe this is like I like the music in this. But yeah, it's very opera-y, to a little bit cheesy. I almost feel like if I had a friend that was like, show me this music, I'd be like, I don't know if I want to. I'm a little embarrassed to show this kind of music because it doesn't, I feel like it's like the typical like, oh, that's like theater, weird, Dungeons and Dragons music. People. When he did that one song that was really like funky and bluesy, I was like, yes.
Is this real, or is it just a fantasy? What awaits me now at the end of this road?
Michael Romeo? Michael's being very subtle. Sounds like a very different Michael Romeo solo, but I like it. He's not doing the whole... Okay, maybe this is where he can do it.
On the quest for
like how it's building up here. Nice energy at the end. Yeah, JBB, I wasn't talking about my friends. I was talking about my judgment. The reason I wouldn't want to show them is because I judge it to be very cheesy. And secondly, it's impossible for people not to judge. Judgment is a part of life. You're judging songs to be good or bad. I'm judging songs to be good or bad based off my judgments. That's okay. As long as you allow people their freedom. I do like this ending. I mean, unless it's not, if it goes into a whole nother thing, but I think he said it was like 7 minutes long. Ooh, that's like a, I think they're like holding down the whammy bar for that. Yeah, so again, this is where me and I think Adrian go a little different, but we're normally completely on the same page. But Russell Allen's voice is just incredible. I do think he's one of the top 5 best singers in the world for progressive rock. He's just so good, controlled. As I've said before, he's got such a... My dogs are running around, sorry. Has such a controlled, like, strong voice for when he, like... It's just very powerful in the way that he sings. I love it. He's very, very good. As far as Ayreon, yes, it sounds like people in the chat are saying, like, he's got a vast array of different sounding kind of albums. But all I'm saying is what I've heard from Ayreon the most, other than that one funky... kind of bluesy song that I heard that I liked that got fucking blocked. And then I tried to do another one and it got blocked. Those two I liked, and those were more like funky, kind of bluesy kind of songs. Other than those 2 songs, every Ayreon song I've been listening to or heard because of this channel has been just like this one. And this one, though I like the riffage, again, it just... For me, it's more operatic, more symphonic, more theatrical, more cheesy, more... And that's just okay, but it's just not my thing. It's just, I don't get into that kind of music. So, if Ayreon does some, you know, like funky stuff or more of that bluesy stuff, send it my way, because I'll definitely be down for it. So, okay, so let's get to the next one, which is... Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I will say, let's see what happens, because this is Nightwish. Nightwish has been a very interesting part of my channel, because Nightwish and Nightwish fans have single-handedly got my, whatever, subscribers up to past 1,000 when I first started the channel 3 years ago or whatever. And... they were also the most brutal. Like, if I didn't think that the song... I mean, there was, like, songs that I liked, like Ghost Love Score. I liked the song. And I got annihilated by their fans because I didn't think it was the best ever fucking song written in the world. And it was just like... So their fans can be totally extreme. They can be really cool, or they can be really dickish. And so overall, with Nightwish, like, I think they're... You know, they write good songs, but I don't love them. Like, I'm not in love with them. I will say the last song that we did on here was my favorite song by them. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like this, like, heavy and had, like, skeletons and stuff in the video. That song, for me, was their best song that I've ever heard by them. And it totally crushes Ghost Love Score and all these other ones that people typically... suggest for Nightwish, which I see other reactions to. And I feel like it's very similar for me in Dream Theater, since I'm obviously a Dream Theater fan. When it's like people for Dream Theater always freaking request the songs that I think they should not request to people, especially first-time listeners. Like I do think Ghost Love Score is very different than the ones that people do for Dream Theater. Like, people Octavarium. Oh, they'll do what is it? Dance of Eternity. It's like, come on. Like, you guys are picking the worst songs to freaking have the Metropolis 1. You guys are picking the worst songs for them to be introduced to Dream Theater. Maybe that's what happened with Nightwish a little bit, because the last song, I think it was Tribal. That's what it was. Tribal, maybe? Tribal was the name of it. That song, when it comes on my gym workout playlist, hell yeah, dude. I think it was very well written. Heavy, straightforward, just really, really well written. Lots of good potential there. So we'll see if we continue on that with this Nightwish song. It is called Endlessness. It says this song is the last track off their latest album, Human to Nature. Tribal is from it. From this. Maybe they're starting to switch with their album here. One of their finest to date, in my opinion. The song, filled with a heavily poignant atmosphere, good, is mainly sung by bassist Marco, which, okay, we all know Floor is freaking amazing at singing. But I said this, and I think this is one of the things that Nightwish fans didn't like as much. I actually like Marco more than her in a lot of ways. I think she's definitely awesome, and he's not as good as her. But Marco, like, especially when they would go back and do, like, the speaking parts, like the rough speaking parts. I don't think Floor should do that. That's not her strong suit. Her strong suit is when she goes really high and up, and when they sing, like, harmonies together, they're really good. But Marco, I love Marco, and they've suggested his side project. I've listened to a couple of his songs, his side project stuff. I like his voice and like his energy, so this will be interesting. Strong element of the band. Too bad he recently left. He left the band. That's very interesting, because I thought those people would be together for their whole lives. But okay, here we go with Nightwish, Endlessness. Let's see how it goes. Hey, I like this so far. This is awesome so far. And I like the background. It's fucking sick. Liking this. Here we go.
I am the one you call the thief universe. Language crowded hearse. I am the haven by an unseen stream. I'll sing the dawn with you.
Very Metallica-ish.
You have a voice, a right, a monster, carrier and kind.
Symphonic in the background. At first, I wasn't digging his, like, sound and the way he was like, but this part's really growing on me. I like it. I remember, like, Nightwish fans got mad at me because I said the guitarist in one of the songs sounded very Metallica-ish. And they're like, this is not Metallica. And I was like, okay. And then I read an interview with the guitar player, and he was like, Metallica's his biggest influence. I was like, I like this. This is a good, like, not too fast, not too heavy. It is like that, what'd you guys call it? Doom? What was it? Something metal? This song's going on a playlist. I like it. And you see, when he sings like this, I think he sounds good. That first part was a little weird, how he introduced his voice in a weird sort of way. Doom metal, yeah. That's what it's called. I like this kind of feeling. It's kind of... I wonder how the Nightwish fans accept this. Nightwish fans, if you're watching this, like, how did you accept this kind of new change, maybe? That's floor, right? It was interesting that she was out of it almost the whole time until now, or maybe I didn't hear her. This sounds good. This is a great song. Well written. Nice halftime. See, this has an Ayreon feel to it, but not cheesy. In my opinion. Okay, basic guy. It's interesting, it's like an Opeth problem. You have like your old Opeth fans and your new Opeth fans, your old Dream Theater fans, your new Dream Theater fans. And since Nightwish is pretty popular, I wonder how their fans dug the new, if this newer stuff tends to be like tribal and this, which sounds different than their stuff that I've listened to, like Ghost Love Score. It's a little bit different. I wonder how they reacted to that. So Nightwish fans, give me kind of some idea of like whether you like this style or this move by Nightwish, or if this is not, because I definitely like this song and Tribal more than Ghost Love Score and the other stuff we've listened to, which those are okay songs too. Those are good songs. This is tough. I really like this song. Because I'm trying to like, it's tough that like, do I like Tribal better than this? Because they're totally different. Yeah, they're pretty different songs. This one's more, as you guys call it, doom metal. I've never fucking... You guys come up with the most fucking fascinating names for shit. Doom metal. Swancore. So, I feel like this is like a huge education in the names of shit these days. So, it's a very different feel from Tribal. Tribal's definitely like in your face, straightforward, rock heavy. And I like both of these. So if this is both from their newer album, maybe I'm going to check out their newer album, because I'm definitely digging the last two songs we've heard more than I did like the other stuff that we've heard from them. Again, I didn't dislike the stuff we heard from them. I just didn't think it was the most awesome fucking songs ever written. that, you know, people said it was. They were good, but they weren't great, in my opinion. These two songs are really, really good, and I like them more. So I'd be interested to hear what people have to think that are especially Nightwish fans about this new album and this new direction, if it is a new direction, or if it's just these two songs. All right, let's move on. Anathema. Here we go. I like these guys. I think they've written some sweet shit that I've heard on this channel. This is called The Beginning and the End. Coming from the album Weather Systems, from which you listen to The Untouchables Part 1, yes, and The Storm Before the Calm. This song builds up around a memorable, haunting piano melody, and it probably deals with being lost inside. Interesting. A favorite of mine, emotionally speaking. Okay, I like how you phrase that, emotionally speaking. So this is Anathema, The Beginning and the End. Here we go. Oh, Colin, I believe you that they're official terms, but I just didn't know them. That's why I was making fun of. Because I've never heard this shit before. Liking this so far. Dude, this is a great set, man. Good songs on here.
This cold heart is a dream that's locked in a box that I keep.
This is starting out great.
100 miles deep. Deep in my soul, in a place that's surrounded by eons of silence.
Surrounded by eons of silence.
And somewhere inside is the key to everything I want to feel. But the dark summer dawns of my memory are lost in a place that can never be. Can someone please show me the way?
This is good. I'm wondering where it's going to go, though. If it's going to go anywhere.
I cannot see and silence is raging.
There you go. Silence is raging. I can see why you like this emotionally. Ah, Alpha Star, nice. Yep. I have Skyrim music on my playlist everywhere. I love it.
Silence, silence, fade into silence. Silence, silence, fade into silence. Memory, memory, silence the key to memory. Memory, silence the key to memory.
Maybe Alpha Star. I don't know by title, but let's hear this guitar. Good. Simple but nice choice of notes. Yeah, I can't remember the titles of them, but there's one that's my favorite. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Secunda. Jeremy Soule. Secunda is one of my favorites. I love it. Plays all the time. It's at the end. Nice. All right. So, honestly, really like that song. That's definitely going on a playlist. I can totally see why Jean-Francois thinks this is an emotional, good song. It's very different than the other stuff that he may like, which is the beauty of liking different styles, is that, or different moods, is that, you know, it doesn't have to be technical, but it's emotionally poignant and very good. And I think that was a great song. So, yeah, Anathema is one of those bands that I think is like Pineapple Thief for me. Like, I liked what they played so far, almost everything they've played, but I just don't, for whatever reason, I don't remember how good they are, or how much I like them, and then it pops up and I'm like, yeah, man, this is such good music. So, all right, let's get to this last one. I always don't know how to pronunciate this. This is called Myrath. I think it's Myrath or Myrath. I think it's Myrath, but the hick way of saying it would be like Myrath. Quesadilla. Myrath, but I think it's Myrath. Myrath is a heavy progressive Tunisian band that started with an album called Hope in 2008, and here is the title track, Hope, from that album. To my mind, this album has my preference to what they have been doing after. Okay, so you like what they used to do more than what they're doing now. Maybe because it's their most progressive and their least predictable, exploring different aspects of heavy prog music sometimes in an imaginative and intrepid way. Look at you using the word intrepid. Damn, Jean. You're like a better English speaker than me, man. And the style of Haken's first album. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. You will probably recognize a strong Symphony X connection, but with an Oriental vibe. Interesting. As for me, I have a lot of fun listening to it. They became more mature with more straightforward compositions after that with a different singer, but I have been less involved in them lately. Okay, so Myrath, I think is how you say it. Has anybody else heard of this band besides him? If not, we're going to be introduced because this is a 9-minute banger. It's called Hope. Let's see how good it actually is. Boom. Okay. Yeah, there's that kind of like Oriental feel, tribal feel. I'm liking this so far. Yes, and I do hear the guitar specifically has a very Symphony X sound to it. The rhythms, yes. Ryan, I love Falling Asleep to Skyrim as well. Epic.
Walking in darkness alone, with no place to call my home. The wind whispering says sorrow, silent cries to tomorrow.
The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. I've got almost every song on that. Beautiful. I'm really liking this so far. might be my favorite song of the day so far if it continues like this, but it being 9 minutes, it could go south quickly. I noticed Baggins and JBB are gone. What the fuck? Just took off. I like how it just broke in the guitar. This is good. Well written song. Those like ghostly harmonies and background singing is crazy. They're enchanted. It's because the Skyrim music talks. That was a great transition. I'm gonna be honest too, I like this more than Symphony X stuff. It's, yeah, something about it, it's more, maybe less... Oh, this sounds very Symphony X right here as I say that. Don't like that patch sound very much on the keyboard, a little cheesy. Yeah, it turned into like a little more cheese. Drummer railing. Get some back support to that rail. That was a nice transit. Dude, got some good transitions in this, going from part to part. Because this is very different than what just happened. But they broke into it a little bit better than just going right into this. This drummer's fucking rolling. I actually like that. It sounds very ghostly. I love this part. Oh, I wish they would have kept going. I was feeling it. Actually, that singing sounds like Russell. It did before. That sounds like... It does. This is definitely Symphony X sounding right here. Yeah, Henkin, I would agree that like it is a little all over the place, but I think if you listened to it and you knew where those places were going because you know the song, it would be even better. Yeah, like that was this weird switch. Like, I wish, my only negative is I wish they would stay with some of the parts longer, which is usually, that's unusual for me. Usually I feel like bands stay with a part for too long and it's too repetitive. I feel like these guys switch off a part too quickly. It's like, let it breathe a little bit, you know? Slow down. Nice, Jason. Speaking of, we are fucking booked up the bitch. Oh, that's the end. Dude, that was a quick ending. Holy crap. I mean, like, it came quick. That was a fast 8 minutes or 9 minutes or whatever that was. Which means it was good. Yeah, like I just said, my only kind of thing is which is very unusual because like I said, I feel like most songs like this, they stay on a part too long and it's all over the place generally. But I feel like these guys were skipping parts too quickly. It was like, let it bleed a little bit more. Let it, you know, work itself out a little bit more before you switch to the next part. But other than that, I still like the song. And as I said, if I listened to this and like knew where all the parts were coming and what was switching, I think I would like it even more than I did on a first listen, which is unusual to like so many transitions and parts on a first listen, which I think it's a testimony to why the song is good and well written. It's like it still holds your attention, even though it's a little scatterbrained, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was a good choice. Jean, you have picked some great songs on this set list. 3 or 4 of them will go on a playlist for me. So yeah, it was very proggy. It had that mix of Symphony X. You described it very well. Yeah, very, very well. So that wraps us up for today. I will say this. We are kind of in a crunch because I received like 2 playlists yesterday. I received another one this morning, maybe 2, if Jason's just sent his in. We are booked. It's crazy because we went from like 2 or 3 weeks of not being booked at all, people taking a break, which was great, you know, to now this weekend, and I think next weekend and now the weekend after that are going to be pretty full. So if you are wanting to get a set in and you haven't already got it in, you better do it quick because there's literally a backup right now. We've got a backup officially starting this morning because we just had like in the last 24 hours 3 set lists come in. So that's going to book us all the way through next weekend and the weekend after that. So we're going to get up to Thanksgiving, baby. So very good job, Jean-Francois. You always have good sets as well. And it is going to be a nice day that I'm going to enjoy because tomorrow's Monday and we all hate fucking Monday. So enjoy your Sunday and the rest of your weekend. We added an hour here, so it's 12 o'clock here, but it's actually 1 o'clock. And the one thing that sucks about that is that this week it's also going to get dark an hour earlier. So instead of getting dark at like 6:15, it's going to get dark at 5:15. It's going to be like dark quickly. We're entering the days of going to work in the dark and coming home in the dark. But let's enjoy it. It's fall. Peace out, y'all.